Hello, this is Will and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is how to write the perfect resume for a career change. Now, this is tough. The reason I say this is tough is because you probably haven't done a lot of the things that they want coming into a career. So number one, this is just going to be tough to come out and say. You might have to humble yourself and start from the bottom yet again. Just coming from me, when I came out of college, I went into retail management and I was there for like 8 years and I was right under a district manager while I was in Chicago. When I got into recruiting, I applied to a bunch of recruiting like management lead positions and I did not get a call back for one of them. So I had to start out as a recruiter and kind of work my way up. Be willing to work your way up. Kind of humble yourself. The next part is I need you to tailor your resume to the new career that you want. For instance, coming from retail management, a lot of the things that I did or had to do, for instance, where there's a lot of customer service, talking to people on the phone. Sometimes a lot of it was selling. And I also did a lot of interviewing. So while switching over to recruiting, I had to highlight. Now, when I looked at becoming a recruiter, which is a lot more in depth, but I highlighted the fact that these are things that I've had to do. Went to job descriptions of positions that I wanted, and I looked for preferred and required. And I looked at the required, and if I could do 80% of them, I would apply. But I would put those required on my resume. Preferred, I would look at them also, and I would say, hey, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And again, I didn't have all of them because I was changing industries. So I would take a couple, the ones that I could actually do, and put them on my resume. Remember, don't lie. And let me tell you why you should never lie to a recruiter. So when I'm interviewing you, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. And if you're paying attention, sometimes I'm going to ask you that exact same question in a different way. And if you don't know this backwards and forwards, we're going to see it. There's nothing that you can do that I'm not going to recognize when I ask you this question one way and then you have a completely different answer 7 minutes later. That's how interviews are set up. But I'm going to trip you up. That is my job. I am going to trip you up as a recruiter. That is the way our write-ups are set up. And what I mean by a write-up, we're going to get a sheet. For every job I've had in the last 13 years, they've given me the questions that they want me to ask for each specific job. And I read through it. I read through it as a script. I put it in my own words. But please believe me, I'm going to ask you very important questions, and I'm looking for specific keywords. So don't lie. Just come out and say, and this is some of the things I said, like, I know I can do it. I have the background. I've done some of this, but I haven't done all of it. Be honest with the recruiter. We will work for you. Again, you might have to humble yourself and realize I'm going into a different industry. So because I'm going into a different industry, I'm going to have to take a step back. Again, I was management on my way to district manager, and I had to start back as a recruiter. Thank you so much for watching my channel today. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will be doing lives coming up here with Mrs. Latoya Sutton from Global Placement Services. We will be doing some lives, so if you have any questions, please put them in the description below. You can also catch me on all my social media, FYPM Staffing, and I look forward to hearing from you again. See you next time. Bye.